Good evening, all. Welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. Deciding match of a first round matchup here in the Link to the Past Challenge Cup tournament tonight. Game 3 versus Ahab, or Game 3 with Ahab versus Amarith. Joined on comms tonight by Nira Lightshine and John the Branch. How are you two doing?
Fantastic. Yeah, it's we've got a great matchup. We ended up rolling Ambrosia again. We had that in game 1. So these two quite familiar with it, and they're going to be starting here in just a minute. But hey, well we're going. These two had a great match 1. What was the time difference? It was just 1 or 2 minutes. You were here, Nero. What was that time? That time difference?
It was not much of a difference in either of the first 2 games, because I think it was like maybe a minute with the first one and probably about 20 to 30 seconds with the second one.
I think it was a little more than that, but it was not far off. It was, and that second one was quite a slog. So yeah, great match coming up. We're looking for, well, it's Ambrosia, so good old standard start. Nothing too exciting on divergence there. Expect Amarith to clown route and meme it up, and probably cack skip if she gets a chance. Ahab has not been going for the cack skip, so it looks like he's going for the more standard routing. Both of these runners have incredibly good execution. They both claim that their weaknesses are routing, which is to say they're both safe routers. They both route very safely normally. Amarith's just been looking to spice it up lately because she feels like that's something she doesn't do enough. And in a few seconds, they're about to hit go.
Yep, and now.
And where does Uncle tell us boots are? In the Dark World. That's a lot of checks to pick from. So, thank you for tracking for us. Oh gosh, I'm gonna completely ruin your name. Tell me if I've got it right. Samimas? Nira, chat, help me if I've got the name right.
I've been with Samim, or been with him / her. I don't know what with in the one other race. So
here, we'll just shout them out with a. Oh wait, that's commentaries. Where did we get the restreamer and the tracker? Oh well, we'll figure it out in post, right? All right, just a little piece of love on the uncle. Nothing amazing yet. And 20 rupees.
Yep. Going pretty standard opening. They also got bombs, thankfully.
Yep, not going to have to come back into escape. They're not even going to pull that tree. They got the 3 that they need. The only time they really have to worry about it is if they don't have enough in Maze Game and it's not there. They got plenty of opportunities to get bombs, but between now and Maze, right there, Maze Game, portmanteauing Maze Game. And again, you could see either one of these two skip. While it's not as popular in non-cash boots modes, it is still a standard mode where you start with a sword, so you could see it happen.
Yep, and just the map, one of the most useless items in the game.
Useless in this mode.
Unless you're doing Enemizer, which that's the compass that tells you what the boss is on.
That's correct, and Ahab is actually going a little slower here. He's checking the guard prize packs. He's wondering what they've got for him. Probably either trying to farm up some money or wanting to get those extra bombs for later on Mini Moldorm Cave on South Shore checks. And it is the big pack, so if he keeps digging, he's going to have a full pack of bombs.
Oh, so I don't know how the prize packs work. How do they exactly work?
There are 8 packs of prizes, and they are randomly distributed. There are all of the enemies fit in certain pools. Those pools do not shift in a normal. This isn't a normal like an Open 7-7 or an Ambrosia. Most modes, unless otherwise stated by the rules of the mode. So guards and ropes are in a pack together. Rats are in a pack. I don't remember who else is in that pack, but so there are groups of enemies, and there are prize packs, and those 8 pools and 8 packs get shuffled around between each other. The order that the order that items drop, there's a set order. And in fact, there's a chart you can look it up. Beginners should absolutely have this sitting up in a tab somewhere to look up when they are doing escape, because that can tell you, okay, that first drop, I forget what the first drop was, but you can tell what's going to be coming up by what's in the first drop. Like if you just see rupees in the first drop, you know, okay, well, there's only 2 packs that start with a rupee. If bombs come out of the first drop, you know you're in the bomb drop pack, et cetera, et cetera. If you ever see a fairy, you know you're in the big pack, which is the one that drops an 8 pack of bombs, a fairy, the big magic decanter, etc.
Okay. That is a lot to remember.
Hey, that's what the mentor tournament's for.
Oh, yeah. Shout outs.
Running simultaneously.
Am I allowed to shout out my mentor? Because he's done a great job so far helping me.
Why not?
Professor Renderer has been my mentor this week, and he's actually taught me how to do deep dive and or whatever it's called.
Diver down, but I like that name.
And he taught me how to do icebreaker, all in the course of an hour.
Yep, they are not hard tricks to learn, and once you get them and once you practice them, they save you so much time. They look intimidating, they're daunting because it's the sort of thing that takes you, it'll take you 10 or 15 minutes before you get your first success, but once you get that first success, the second success comes much faster and then faster and faster, and you get it to the point where most of the time when you play through one of these seeds, you nail them first time. Diver down a little bit harder, sometimes you take 2 or 3 tries, but it's still almost always faster. Amarith, seeing that we're in the big prize pack, she also decides to grab a bunch of extra bombs. Saves a lot more time doing it all because she didn't have to sit and fight guards forever, just fighting these ropes in here in the basement. And Dark Cross has our red boomerang, the arguably more useful boomerang. It depends. Do you like going through GT faster, or do you like stunning weird stuff more?
I prefer to be able to do GT faster.
All right. Well, you got to learn all those fancy blue boomerang, that fancy blue boomerang tech that's super tight and nearly frame perfect, and you'll get through with that blue boomerang super fast.
Yep. I unfortunately never seem to get the blue boomerang. I always get the red one.
That laggy boomerang that just takes up that inventory space and makes your quick swapping slower.
Yep.
All right.
Also, good to know some Mimas. I am sure I'm going to butcher that name every time I say it. About what you get what I mean. But yeah. Looks like I think they never found the map though in the castle. Or no, they did find the map.
Yep, they got that burrito, and they had to have gotten the small key, which means there is a check here in the sanctuary, so they'll be opening it up. And gosh, which way are we going to see these runners go? Amarith, in fact, going for the cack skip because she likes to meme. Let's see if Ahab following suit. Neither of them are going to go straight into Lost Woods and CAC. They've got that big giant stack of bombs to go through. I'm guessing we're going to see both go south shore. No, Amarith going towards Saha and Eastern. Where's Ahab? Ahab is going South Shore. Both runners doing something spicy. Lots of diversions.
Well, game one, Amarith had actually done this, and I think it paid off, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that was the one where there was a bow in Saha's closet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then she was able to finish off right at the start. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the last Ambrosia seed. Oh, I think Ahab got the better of the 2 checks. I did not see the map pendant check, but that's okay. Our tracker Sammy did, and we have 2 crystals in the light world. The Desert Palace is that pendant dungeon we hope we never have to dip. And Amarith finds nothing, so she's actually not going to follow that into Eastern, even though there's a crystal there. She's going to say, let's wait until I have a both. So let's see if she goes. In fact, she is going South Shore, so she's going to find that mirror. Ahab finding those flippers, so let's see if either of them chase it over to Zora area or wait until they have flippers. Until they have Zora money. Almost makes you wish they got back in Hula Hand first, so they could have had that extra money to check whatever that big green scam fish has got for us.
Yeah, knowing their luck, though, they are going to get the Zora money right here.
Hey, there's a chance of it. We don't have a glove yet, so we can't farm the remainder out in front of Ice Rod Cave, so wherever those rupees are, they got to be fast. They gotta show up soon.
Yeah. All it takes is 500 rubies. So there's the
our
glove.
first glove. And
the cape.
Oh, we're getting our Aga kit together, aren't we?
Oh,
plenty of checks. Hey, we got plenty of checks first. Don't get too excited yet. We're just pointing out.
Well,
we got a cape and a sword. If we see a moon pearl, get really worried.
Well, they never did lumberjack check yet.
Yeah, they haven't checked lumberjack either.
They've still it doesn't matter if they have Dark World access. If there's something they need off of lumberjack. So that list diminished very quickly with that cave.
They do still have all of CAC, so we've got a lot of checking. They're gonna go over to Zora. They're gonna do the waterfall fairy. Lots of stuff in Logic right now.
Yep, though they sadly can't do Zora unless they find at least 500 rubies.
Yep. And they are not likely to find it, even if our camper under the bridge has a 300 spot, or one of the waterfall fairy checks. We still got to make up another 100 or so rupees. So we'll see.
It's possible for 300 to be on Hobo and on the Zora ledge.
And we can also get lucky in the Zora prize pack is the rupee pack, but I think the Zoras might share the rope and guard. Okay, boat on Lake Hylia Island. Pin it in your minds, folks, because you don't have a tracker in front of you like these runners do.
Yep. Also, good to know, Sammy.
Yep. So as soon as these runners get their Dark World access, they will be able to pick that bow up, which means they're going to be able to do Pod and Eastern at the same time. That almost guarantees that Ahab is not going to go over to Eastern until he's got his hammer or his second glove. And of course, we need the Moon Pearl to do anything over there.
Why is... she is going... Where?
Amarith, spicy. She cannot help herself. She's not going where the seed tells her. She says, no, I don't have Zora money. Why would I go to Zora's area? Who cares about these logical checks that got opened up by the flippers? I'm going to go over, I'm going to check Lumberjack Cave. I'm going to see if we drop fairies out of these bush crabs. Not enough rupees. Not fairies, sorry. See if we drop some rupees. Not enough for Amarith. She needs the big money. And Lumberjack Cave is nothing. Also, finding that cape might have suspected Aga, and that might have played into the decision to go there a little earlier. Nothing in the Waterfall Fairy. So far, Amarith's decision panning out, because all we have left is a Zora Ledge check for Ahab before he goes elsewhere. Oh, Amarith! Still not going to CAC. Climbing up the mountain in the dark out of Logic. As you do.
Might as well do... why did... Ahab did a reset because...
Yeah, what was the reset for instead of a save and quit? How much time would that have saved?
Well, the better question is, did he keep his items?
No, he didn't. If he didn't save quit, that reset... gosh, what did he lose? Yeah. Oh, was that a technical issue?
I don't know.
Yeah, that had to have been a mistake.
Yeah, Oh, that is a big loss there.
Yeah, that is going to be extremely costly. All right. Meanwhile, Amarith up on Spec Rock. Oh, we have the other glove, which we can get access to. So, calling the seed, reading its mind. That's out of Logic, but she doesn't care. She's gonna grab it. She's going to be able to do the entire east side except for Hookshot Cave. Oh, no, she's not, because we can Super Bunny Cave. Obviously, okay, Pendant Crystal check. Hopefully Sammy was able to get a screenshot or has a very good ability to take a snapshot memory. Ahab is actually going to go over here and farm the checks over in mini Mordorm cave that he missed. I doubt he'll go back to Ice Rod Cave for that full heart, but I kind of support this. We're on 3 hearts green mail, and getting back up to 5 hearts green mail would be nice. But gosh, it's so awful that...
You know, though, the thing is, now I think about it, he has to come back and do this. He also didn't lose a lot of time having to redo this, though. It's not like
it's a couple minutes.
Well, I mean, there wasn't anything on Hobo or in Waterfall Cave.
Correct. No, he lost 2 or 3 minutes, which is a lot in this race. Between these 2 racers at this level, it certainly means a lot. Yeah, we'll definitely have to ask if that was like a keyboard command that reset his emulator. Well, I believe because he's got a webcam up on his personal stream. I think he plays on console, so it might have just been a reflexive reset instead of save quit.
Yeah, like I'm gonna like he like I brain fart again. Yeah, what like at least since Zora though and stuff like that. Oh, we know where silvers are.
Oh, we got 2 bows. Maybe they don't get silvers. I guess it's got to route in with them, or else they're not. Because both these runners, they don't care about silvers. They don't need it.
Oh yeah.
You might see, you still might see them both go after it because it means that they can take a lot fewer safeties. They know when they go to fight Vitreous, for example, they don't have to worry about, do I have tempered yet, so that I can do cape tempered strats. They don't have, there's. Silvers are one of the best safety items. They're not effective on every boss, but they make a lot of bosses faster and safer, which means you don't have to pick up nearly as many hearts in a seed if you really don't want to. Anyway, both runners now making it to CAC at the same time. Ahab behind a few checks. He has not taken that first trip up the mountain. And I was mistaken. I completely forgot. We didn't have the hammer. We could not have made it to the east side of Death Mountain. Luckily, Amarith did not try to get there because her tracker showed her that she could not. Meanwhile, deleting these blocks with the mirror, like an astute runner will, if you remember you got that when you come in here. Let's see if Ahab follows suit. He's dropping the bomb. He is forgetting that he's got the mirror. Oh, no, there he goes. Just makes this room about 5 seconds faster. Probably not 5 seconds, probably 3 seconds. There are routes through here with hookshot and mirror that, if you know them, actually save a lot more time. But if you don't, just deleting those blocks still cleans it up a little bit, speeds it up a little bit. And we're gonna drop into the well.
And let's see what the well has got for us today. It has the hammer.
There's our hammer. All right. Well, now if you're Amarith, you wish you had waited.
Aga's almost dead. They just need the moon pearl now.
Oh yeah, the only location for moon pearl to keep Aga as a required check or a required clear would now be the pyramid ledge or anything locked behind the pyramid ledge.
Moon pearl could be on Desert Torch. With the
are we already constructing our elaborate how this could be a ped seed? Is that what we're doing?
No, I was trying to say it could be moon pearls on the torch with the Pegasus boots being on pyramid.
Yeah, always a possibility.
Nah, like there's too many items. There's still too many checks and items for me to be thinking about pedestal already.
So, all right. So far in CAC, we found the hammer. I believe we did find the hammer or the powder in here. Amarith accidentally walking in the wrong direction.
Okay, so I'm not the only one that's having that issue of jumping into these holes and it like. My character gets stuck for a few seconds. And it's got a rupee.
Just a single green rupee, and Ahab about to get that same bad news just a few seconds behind.
Oh, that's
So next we are going to get a library check. And let's see if they blind check the race game or if they YOLO in. With this few items in CAC, I would YOLO it. You've got a sword, you've got plenty of bombs to use elsewhere, but let's see what these runners go for. Gosh, we could go back and do Eastern again. If you're
it's a vanilla book.
Well, it is the library. Amarith YOLO's into the race game. She's going to be saving and quitting when she sees it.
Sorry for cutting you off.
Oh, it happens. There's this thing called the internet. It's got delay. There's these several hundred milliseconds where we could both be talking at the same time and neither of us knows it. And nothing on race game. And Ahab blind checked it, so these two are now in sync. But probably going to go a couple different places. Amarith is a little ahead because she's got a little bit of intel that Ahab doesn't. Ahab is probably going to go clear Eastern though, so that's going to be a nice little divergence. Whereas Amarith, you've done Back of Escape. Are you doing Houlihan? She is doing Houlihan. That's right, because she has not done South Shore yet. And is that going to bonk you in correctly? Let's see if she gets her Zora money. Yep, she gets her Zora money.
Oh wait, no, she's only done like the regular checks. She never did hobo and stuff, did she?
She stopped at Ice Rod Cave.
Okay.
I don't even think she knows that Bo is on Lake Hylia Island yet. She's about to find out. All right, and getting his nothing in Saha's closet. Let's see what he finds over in Eastern. That's probably going to be something really good for him. If there's progression in there, that's going to be really good for him. Amarith is not going to get it until she gets her Dark World access and she's able to do both dungeons at the same time. If Moon Pearl's in Eastern Palace, that's really good for Ahab.
I'm going to say Hookshot will be second item, Moon Pearl on the final boss.
Stacked Eastern Palace is what we're looking for, huh? I hope so. I'm hoping we just find boots soon. Get all the mobility out of the way, make it a nice, clean 90-minute seed.
The randomizers knows this from you, and it's like, nah. If we're not getting inverted, we'll make this a 2.5 hour troll seed.
Oh gosh, if these two go beyond 2 hours, it's definitely quite the horrid seed.
Well, yesterday it was definitely a horrid seed.
If your ambrosia seed lasts for more than 2 hours, please consult the roller.
Which was Amarith, I think, again.
Well, stop letting her roll seeds.
I think they did that. They keep letting her roll them because it's fun to see the outcomes.
We are having fun. Oh, hey, our bottle. So, okay. There's our fetch quest. Is Sick Kid going to have our pearl?
Nah.
Okay. Amarith going to take that long walk up to the Scammy Scam Fish. We're going to see what he's got for us. Oh, she still doesn't have enough money. Does she know what is in the Zora prize pack? Realizing the spin on the Master Sword, or on the Fighter Sword, is going to take a long time to kill these Zoras, but she's got a hammer, which one-shots them. Okay, Small Magic Decanter. What prize pack are we in? That is a single rupee. That is going to take a long time to farm up. She decides, you know what? I am not going to be able to farm this money up. So, decides to bow out. That Houlihan kind of ended up not panning out.
What? Oh, she's going to go to Hera.
Yep. Just not quite enough money even after that Houlihan. Probably thought she had it because, when you do Houlihan, you think you got Zora money, but sometimes you don't. She now can get over to the east side of Death Mountain, though. She's got that hammer, and she can also do Hera. She's got a lot of options right now.
Yep.
Why did she not do a Hera before?
She didn't have the, I don't know. I guess I'm thinking she does, maybe because she didn't have hammer, but you don't need hammer to complete it.
Probably just because it would have been slow then.
Well, also, she also doesn't have the lamp, so if you need to get into the basement, maybe that's something else.
Oh, right. Yeah, no fire source, so it would have been quite... Oh, did she dip in there and we just weren't paying enough attention?
No.
No. Okay.
No,
Ahab, you have
schedule-
cape. Ahab, you have cape. Ahab, you have the cape.
Ahab, I know you can't hear us, but
I know. He's like, okay, I messed up. He says I messed up the damage trick. But Ahab from 10 minutes ago, yeah, you have the cape. You don't have to do this from the normal way. But he does, and he gets just a $20 for that trip all the way around. What's sad is he got one item at the front, so he knew there was only one item left to obtain in here.
we're gonna get an early turtle rock check.
Yeah, we are. Well, we're just going to see what the access is. Since we don't have a red cane, we can't dip in, unfortunately. But we know it is bombos to get in.
Oh, I know. I meant like we are getting to see at least what the medallion is.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
and Amarith gonna do Super Bunny first into Spiral Cave, and then is this? Oh, right, because is this faster to do Super Bunny Cave this way?
I have no clue. I don't even know how to do Super Bunny. And Ahab took a death.
All right. Well, someone remind us in the post-race interview that we need to tell Amarith you can block delete without being in Super Bunny form. It's just picking up items and opening chests that you need it for, and you fall down once already. So, yep, thing to remind her of. Oh, that's what it is. If you don't have mirror, you need to do that so you can push the blocks. Okay. I knew there was something with it. And she might have just not realized she had the mirror walking in. Meanwhile, Ahab, he's going to Sick Kid. He doesn't have Zora money. Agina's slow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He has not seen that. He's not doing the out of logic checks. He could go up the mountain. He just... Oh no, he's got his first glove, so he could start climbing that mountain.
What the crazy thing is what if Sick Kid had the moon pearl?
It could still be on Pyramid Ledge. It's getting more and more likely. If you look at Ahab's side, he just cleared Sick Kid. All he's got left is we've got Zora and Agina.
There's the Zora money.
Yeah, Amarith finally has her Zora money. She's gonna go climb up the Paradox Cave now. Hope she gets another out of logic goodie. Meanwhile, Ahab is going over to Agina's cave. Really hoping he does not have to go fight the Mad Wizard.
Yeah, there is a lot of time left. There's still some Hera they can check. Though I guess that is out of logic, isn't it?
For Ahab, Hera is out of logic, yes. And for Amarith, it's out. Yeah, we're out of logic. So right now it is a logical Aga 1, but I think Amarith just avoided it, unless once again that pearl is on the Pyramid Ledge.
Amarith, be careful here.
Getting bodied by the. Or was she
Amarith.
taking those hits on purpose? No, she was not taking those hits on purpose.
She was starting to worry me there for a second. Did you catch what was on Ahab?
I did not. Hopefully Sammy was checking for us. Considering... was it Lamp? Because he just save and quit and went straight to Sank. He might just be going out of logic. We'll see if he's got the light cone going up in the mountain. That means it was Lamp. And considering he hasn't hula hand, that's what I'm thinking, but he might just be going after the density. Meanwhile, Amarith going for Zora.
It was a piece of heart.
Okay. Thanks, chat.
Yep, thank you, Gundam Girl.
We'll know for sure in a second. Meanwhile, Ahab saying, hey, let's take as much of this money as I can get. Who knows when I'm gonna need more. Okay, yeah, indeed, it was not the lamp. Now, Ahab will not have to do a hula hand because he will get his Zora money on the east side of Death Mountain over there in Paradox Cave. Amarith is about to get scammed. Probably going to get her notice that, nope, the logic says go to Aga. She might still do Agina first, but she might bite the bullet and climb up there. We don't have our lamp, so... Oh, there's our pearl. All right, well, we can get places now. I think she's gonna go Pod Eastern. What do you say? Pod Eastern? Pod Eastern.
Yep.
That's what this looks like to me. Oh, Hype Cave first, of course.
You know, the funny thing is, though, this is just me still being on a high from a couple days ago. It'd be funny if we got another Aghanim required. Oh, wait, nope, that wouldn't be possible. Never mind. Aghanim. My thought was Aghanim required. We got Hype Cave coming up. Aghanim required Pyramid Ledge access. Or Big Fairy access, I mean.
Alright, and Ahab spots that gold glove. He's going to go get that post-haste. Amarith so far finding nothing in Hype Cave. Very, very not Hype Cave. Very mundane cave. Extremely mundane. 2 out of 10 Hype Cave. Maybe even 1 out of 10. But that's okay. We've got Pod and Eastern. We're going to have a very efficient trip over here. It's a shame that we had to go into the empty Saha's closet already once, both players having dipped it, searching for that Moon Pearl earlier. Oh, yeah. Hey, while we're here, Amarith remembers. She's keeping an eye on her map tracker. She's going to say, hey, let's make that fight with Helmasaur King and that fight with the Armos Knights go really fast. Oh, Amarith, did you sink and quit just to show it off? So Amarith showing off a glitch where if you hit one of the electric pickles and save and quit while you do so, as soon as you load in your file, you will not even get an option as to where to start. You will start at the Sanctuary. And I think she did it just because she could. Because honestly, what's over here? Sick Kid and she already checked Magic Bat. So yeah, it's
working cool hand.
Oh, she can go over to the Dark World too. Yeah, she's gonna go over to the Dark World. She's gonna do. Yeah. Okay. I thought she was doing this just for a single check. Ahab, did he not go to the East Death Mountain?
No, he did not. But
he had Hammer.
I know, but that's the wise move, at least, because there was nothing in East Death Mountain.
Yeah, and he knows logically that he has to have progression on Zora or on the Pyramid Ledge, so he knows he's got it down to 2, so might as well check 2. Yeah, I guess I gotta agree with this.
Green Pendant, Thebes Town, that's a good point.
Oh, yeah, maybe she'll consider clearing the whole dungeon. She's not going to want to, though. She's going to want to just check the front 4, hope she gets 2 items up there, and just ignore the other 3 items that are effectively in Thieves Town. I could see her going in there for all 5. Hey, that's an item. That's something we want to see.
What was that?
Loot in the Bombable Shack. We are going to get around Hyrule a lot faster now.
Oh, yeah. I turned away from...
All rise, the goose is loose, the mallard is empowered, the duck is amuck, the pheasant is pleasant, whatever limericky rhymes you have for when you play that wonderful, sweet song, that now's the time to say it out loud. Yeah, get your salutes in. It's time to fly. But not for Amarith. She's just going right back into that portal, and she's going to finish clearing out the Village of Outcasts. So we've already got that Dark World. Doesn't even open up Thieves Town. It's just hard snubbing it. Says, no thank you. Meanwhile, Ahab, he's got his pearl. He's going over there. He did not get... He's not going Hype Cave first. He's just going over there to Village of Outcasts. Let's see if we get a dip from him out of that Thieves Town.
I think Amarith is heading towards the Cape, Bumper Cave.
Yep, she's going to do Bumper Ledge. She's got the gold gloves, so she's probably going to do Graveyard Ledge while she's over here. She wants to put off Skull Woods because it is a crystal, and we don't have the Fire Rod yet. It's nice to only dip it once. We'll see what she can get away with. Nothing up on that Bumper Ledge. See if Graveyard Ledge has anything interesting itself. Meanwhile, Ahab over here in the Village of Outcasts, gonna see exactly what Amarith already saw, has just enough money for that treasure game. And drumroll, we have 10 arrows in Graveyard
Ooh.
Ledge. So we have a long trip over here and a nice, easy, fast access where we don't have to worry about it once we get the boots. Somewhere in the Dark World, which was not this check, but, you know, Amarith now knows that she can save and quit to sink and finish off these checks in this region. Oh, gonna swim over east. Not actually gonna finish off anything south of the Village of Outcasts. Not heading towards Smith Chain there, which she can actually complete. Deciding instead, she doesn't have the mushroom. She's just gonna do catfish. And once again, we have another loose aquatic fowl. The fowl is on the prowl. There we go. That's the one I missed.
Nope, he's going into... Oh, never mind.
Also skipping Thieves Town, at least for now. Maybe hoping for hope elsewhere. And nothing on Catfish. Oh, Amarith! Has she been in? Yeah, she's been in the Waterfall Ferry.
Yeah, she has.
Yep, so she's just gonna flute out of here. Is she going back to 3 or is she going to 5? Oh, 6!
Going to 7.
Just
or 6, never mind.
Yeah, here to constantly surprise and confound me. She's gonna get that intel over on the access to Mire, which is a dungeon we're gonna have to complete today. And also, she's gonna get 3 checks in the shed, and it's Quake.
Wait. Yep, both medallions that are needed are ones that our runners don't have yet.
And I missed what our first check or 2 in Thieves Town were. We're on check number 2, and I missed both of the first ones.
It was Big Key and something else.
And some rupees. All right, so we've got 1 check up front already. Sammy keeping us honest.
And 10 arrows on the desert ledge.
And then, oh, that was a check just now too, wasn't it? That was check number 2. And bomb. Oh, and bombs.
Yeah,
no, that
I think it was
small key. Yeah. So okay, we have 2 checks up front, and they were both nothing. So Amarith doesn't know that yet, but would feel very vindicated if she did know that. So well,
there's the hook shot.
Just go where the items are. That's what you do in this game. You just go where the items are. Easy win.
Yep. Right now, she's clearly the one in the lead right now. But if Ahab can find something big like the fire rod,
what a power move! Not even dipping the desert. She says, "No, that's a pennant. Why would I go to a pennant? That's slow. That's stupid. I could just flute to 5 after I save and quit." Or maybe she'll go back to 3. I don't know. She doesn't want me to be right, apparently. So we'll find out.
I think something big is going to be in either on blind or is going to be on the big chest though in Thieves Town.
Oh, she got hookshot. So are we just going to hookshot cave with this? Are we climbing this mountain for 2 checks, or are we also doing Hera while we're here? I think we're also doing Hera. I don't like the fact that this is mountain climb number 3 for Amarith. I think Pod Eastern is the right call because you can finish all of it. So we'll see how this works out.
She can't complete Hera because it was bug catching net in the second check.
She can. Oh no, she can Hera pot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, the thing surprising me is that neither one of these runners has done Eastern Pod yet. I know there are dark rooms in there, and we haven't found the lamp to make that finish juicier to say, okay, this is all in logic, go get. But gosh, it's just so dense right now. It's so dense and juicy, especially if you're Amarith who hasn't been into Eastern Palace at all yet. Ahab just has to finish it, and I still think it's worth going over there. Now, for Amarith, can we finish? Yeah, she can also finish Swamp Palace anytime she wants to. That's a full clearable dungeon. Just on Fighter Sword, you don't like it. Gets Harapot first try. She was just actually saying earlier today that is one of her weakest tricks is the Philistine setup for Harapot. Something she hasn't practiced a whole lot. She's much more comfortable with the spin speed strat. Ahab doing some dungeon math and knows that there's nothing in that big chest. The boss has the last item.
Oh yeah, this is
Ambrosia. Yep, they're doing that logical deduction. And I believe Amarith already got one item in Hera, so we know that the other item is on the boss. So Amarith knows that this dungeon is full clearable. Probably the other reason she came up here. And once again, just go where the items are. Why have good routing? Why go where the density is when you could just go where all the items are?
Yep. And with that, actually, she can full clear Meyer, actually. Or no, she needs Quake. She needs
that Quake, but as soon as that Quake shows up, she can do that whole dungeon. We've got the hook shot and the red cane. And
Ahab
we have a cape, so with that cape and that hook shot, you can... Oh, go ahead.
Ahab with that green pendant, though, we don't know. There might be something on Sarsaparilla.
Oh yeah, Sarsaparilla's got the fire rod. This is a nice big swing for Ahab. It might look like Amarith is way ahead, and it really looks like Amarith is way ahead with those boots in Spike Cave. But who knows? We could still see. If Green Pendant turned in as fire rod, Amarith is going to take a long time to go to Thieves Town, I think. With how fast this seat is feeling. Are we going up the mountain again, Amarith? Why are we so greedy? What are you doing? Is she going... She can't be dipping TR, can she? The Hookshot Cave is just 3 seconds. You're right.
Actually, Hookshot is 4 items.
Yeah, you're right. She was not able to do the first check on it, but still, what is she doing?
No, this is just how. This is just blind luck, and her knowledge of the game.
Oh, she has not also gotten that. Oh yeah, she did get the scout on the. Yeah, she does. She knows what the access to TR is. So this is just for Hookshot Cave, but she got it out of Spike Cave. I think the idea is maybe she feels behind. Now she's not, but she might feel super behind. And this might be a hedge to say, okay, well, if that next progression is in here, I've got it. Chat pointing out, well, she's been going where the items are so far, so maybe she's just going where the items are. Alright, meanwhile, Ahab doing Smith Chain. Amarith gets a nice change of clothes in Hookshot Cave. That's probably going to be it. And a second change of clothes. Was there something on Floating Island we missed? She's going to Floating Island. There must have been something up there that we didn't know. Oh, chat pointing out bottle. Amarith has not gotten her first bottle. Where did Ahab get his first bottle?
It was Eastern, I think.
I wondered why Amarith didn't mirror over to Sick Kid while she was in Village of Outcasts. That explains why. She didn't have her bottle yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an Eastern, was the bottle. Wait, Quake was in Hammer Pegs, people.
Okay. Well, which way do we go now? Amarith starting out... Oh yeah, we got the boots now, so we can do King's Tomb and Bonk Rock, so might as well. Lining up that flute already. Hope she remembers to do Bonk Rocks before she uses it. And there's the Bombos, our other medallion. We're going to hit go mode pretty soon here if that Fire Rod and Ice Rod show up. We're just looking for Fire Rod and Ice Rod. That lamp is required logically for the seed, but these runners don't care about logic. Also, we technically need another sword somewhere along the way. That's absolute hard required to turn that pig blue and make those silvers a little more effective. Let's see. Ahab is continuing the Smith Chain. Escorting the purple chest in K45, we have nothing.
10 arrows. And it was a piece of heart in the Bonk Rock.
And fluting to 5. Okay, here's our trip into pod. Let's see what we get with our super fast dungeon kit here. Nothing on Stumpy over on Ahab's side. Does not have the shovel, so we can't do that check today, or not yet. He has not done Hype Cave, so he's going to be able to tie that in here. In fact, I believe... Oh, he has not gotten that hook shot, so he's not going to be able to clear Swamp Palace. I wonder if he is going to perhaps try to dip it. I would think he'll do it after Hype Cave, just in case he finds that, you know, he does not know that the hook shot is not in Hype Cave. So, oh, Amarith loses Kiki, has to go back. Luckily, she has plenty of Kiki money. Oh, what was that in that chest?
It was 300.
More money.
Which never hurts to have money in this game.
Yeah, especially when you're going to have to pay off this monkey sometime soon. You're going to have... Oh, you got a lot to do. That's still plenty of costs. I believe Ahab did do Dig Game. It's just Amarith who hasn't... Yes, Amarith is the only one that has left to do Dig Game. And looking for that key. Oh, not the key you generally hope for at the very start of pod, but Amarith gonna have to go right. So it is a bow-locked pod, but that's okay because we found 2 very early bows. She's gonna find, I think that has to be 2 keys on the right side here. I might be wrong. Chat can correct me on the key logic.
I think it does gotta be 2.
And she can actually go just fight the boss first if she wants to. That is a totally valid call. Fight the boss and then go clear the rest of the dungeon. That way you can be counting. I mean, it makes a little less sense in Ambrosia because you can do the math and know where the boss is. Yeah, we're going into Swamp. Ahab is hoping. He lost 3 minutes at the start of the seed. He's going to feel super duper behind. And he's here right now. It's on his way to other on-foot checks, but it takes a while to get to Swamp normally. Gosh, there's what, 4 or 6 checks in here? Chat, Ahab accidentally reset when he meant to save and quit very early in the seed, so he had to go back and redo parts of South Shore to pick up the first glove. Meanwhile, Amarith knows logically this could be a key, it could not be a key, so she's gonna play it safe. Slightly over 50% chance that this is a key on that bridge because the way that Ambrosia works, but it's going to be quicker to check it now, probably. IMO to skip this one because Ambrosia. It turned out to be an item. Yep, so Ahab is going to be able to check that big chest, going to be able to check all of left side. It's going to be really slow to check left side. And I think if you're coming in here, you're committing to left side. So, oh gosh, it's going to feel bad.
There might still be something in left side that's worth checking out, though.
Yeah. If we find Fire Rod, Ice Rod, it's still going to be a nice find. Amarith was going to be in here anyways, so it is a time loss for Ahab. Not that he knows that. And who knows? Maybe Amarith will have to come and double dip this dungeon, Swamp Palace, later. Not like... Oh, well, no, she won't have to double dip. She's got the hook shot already. It's going to be a single full clear for her, so much faster.
Yeah, unless Ahab can find stuff that right now that it will take Amarith a while to get to, he's basically got to put on some Pegasus boots on hyperdrive, essentially, right now.
Yeah. Amarith doing the Dark Maze and pod backwards. It feels like picking a lock, but, you know, you just, gosh, she probably doesn't even have the map up. She's probably got the map memorized, but, you know, if you're new to this, you can always bring up the map and feel your way around here if you've got that sword glow. Blue cane in the big chest in Swamp, nothing special. Ahab going left. But yeah, just, it feels like you're... That's the best way I can describe it. It feels like picking a lock going through these dark rooms that you just go slow, methodic, you feel your way around. You know when you get stopped, so you can just guess based off of everything. It's really hard to describe. It's something you just do by practice and you get there. It looks like she's actually a little lost. I don't know if she's having a hard time getting out of a specific spot or lost where she was. She does want to come out of here because she hammer yumped over. So, decides, hey, you know what? Let's put some signposts out. Do an ether. Have these Dodongos be signposts for me as I move around. She did get to move around. Gonna get to that second chest finally. I believe she hasn't opened to the second chest. Ahab doing left side the slow way. Can't dive her down if you don't have the hook shot on this side. Because you don't have the key to do it. Oh, ooh. Amarith just deciding to mirror. Got lost, ate up too much time, and decided to just come back through the front. Alright, Ahab needs to be a little careful. Green mail, and he's down to 2 hearts. I don't think we have a fairy in the bottle, so. And fire rod, so Amarith, hope you go left side when you go to swamp. Because that is hard required for this seed. We need it to finish off swamp or Skull Woods, and we need it to kill Trinex. Ahab takes a death. Not good. Is he gonna, keep going? Nope, he's gonna save quit. He did not get the right check on left side, so there's 1 check sitting there. Hopefully it is a dungeon item and he'll get to logically deduce that later so it can stop weighing on his mind. He's going up the mountain. Is he fluting out of here, or is he's fluting out of here? Let's see where he goes.
I would like. Where was Hookshot again?
Hookshot was in Spike Cave. No, was it Spike Cave?
No, that was the Pegasus boots there.
Checkerboard.
Thank you. Is he going to Moth?
He's got the fire rod. We can full clear Skull Woods.
Did he ever check Sarsaparilla?
I don't know if he did. I think he did and it was nothing. But chat can tell us if they remember. Okay, chat did not see him. Well, he hasn't been over to the east yet, so yeah, he hasn't had a chance to check Sarsaparilla yet.
Yeah, it looks like he's just going to go right to the back of Skull Woods.
Yep, straight to the back and then clear it from the front. You know you've got 1 item on the moth, so maybe you check underneath the bridge and hope that that's the second item.
Yep. Oh yeah, you don't need the boss key to go to Moth. That's right.
That's correct, because in the vanilla, the big key locks Fire Rod, which locks access to the moth.
Yep. And just like in Swamp, Hookshot blocks the way to the boss.
All right, Amarith doing more dark room shenanigans. This is the 6th turtle room that she's in right now. Does not have the Fire Rod, so having to do this room blind. Only has the fighter sword, so you ideally want to strike with the hammer and either use magic items to finish the turtles off or use the hammer strikes again. Really, fighter sword is the last thing you want to have to kill the turtles with. And I've actually got her audio up so I can hear that jingle once she gets that last turtle down. There's at least 1 left in here somewhere. Oh, it's hitting her. Oh, there it is. We found it.
Thankfully, she has red mail.
Yep, she's got red mail. Turtle's back on its feet. This is quite the... Both players locked in the fights of their lives. Ahab realizing, oh, yes. Well, I think he did know that he didn't have a bottle, but just now the difficulty of the fight he's in kind of landing. Oh, yeah, I'm doing Fighter Sword Moth on green mail. And even with 8 hearts, that's really, really hard. And he takes another death. Probably going to start feeling that sunk cost fallacy. Let's see if he goes in again. I would myself and just farm up max magic, farm up, everything you can for this fight, and just hope you do a little better this time. Really unfortunate we don't have a bug net. Probably wishing he had fluted over to the witch's shop to get a blue goo.
I would check that chest underneath the bridge.
Yeah, why not? You're in here.
What if that's half magic here?
Or if you're Ahab, what if it's blue mail? What if it's blue? What if it's a bottle with blue in it? Absolutely, lots of things that could be in there. And Amarith
can't be blue mail because that and red were in the hookshot cave.
And Amarith takes down the Masked Manticore to find nothing but a crystal. So she's got 2 red crystals. So hey, look at that. When she goes to clear Swamp Palace, she gets a free red crystal turn in at the same time.
Yeah, she does. Now the question is will she check for left side swamp? Oh.
Yep, she's still got to full clear this dungeon, and that is one Ahab has not seen himself. The lamp is still at large. Logically, we weren't supposed to be able to clear pod. We weren't supposed to be able to clear this dungeon. There's a lot that we are not supposed to be able to clear. Ahab going in with 1 fire rod shot and 6 heart screen mail. This is going to be a tough fight. Not for the squeamish. Good luck, Ahab. Get your applause or your condolences ready. Clap emojis and capital Fs depending on how this fight turns out. Down to 2 hearts already. It's not looking good. And Fs in chat. Amarith getting her other bottle.
I would check the bottom of the bridge. At this point, he doesn't got anything to lose.
Ooh, nice. Seeing that the mini Moldorms have the magic pack, so at least we can fill up fast. Alright, get those hearts, Ahab. You want every last bit of life and safety. This is not an easy fight. Already taken 2 deaths.
And no matter what your damage is, spikes still deal 1 heart, right?
Correct. Spikes always deal 1 damage, and they stop Mothula from taking damage, which is why this fight is so hard. You're not fighting Mothula, you're fighting the arena. You're trying to hit that mean little insect, that mean big insect, when it's not going to run into spikes and cancel out that damage you did. Ahab about to take another death here. This is getting pretty rough. Doesn't have any good options.
No, he does not. Come on, That's a shame. Yep, now he's calling it.
Yep, doing a save and quit, saying, okay, I'll just come back here when I can finish him. Unfortunately, not finding the second item. Ahab, there was a second item in Skull Woods you were going to have to find no matter what. Well, I guess not most likely. We don't know that it's Ice Rod or... Well, we know Quake is somewhere. Really, the only things left in logic for us as viewers to find. Yep, he's going into Pod Eastern. Good call. All we have left to know about are the lamp and Ice Rod, correct? I think that's all we need, yeah.
Well, and a sword upgrade.
Yeah, we'll find a sword somewhere. Plenty, 3 of those lying around, right?
They'll all be in Ganon's tower with how this is going.
Meanwhile, Amarith getting trolled hard by Igor's. One of them bounces off of her sword instead of taking the damage from the silvers. It's at this point where you decide, do I reset the room? No, she gets that small key. She's going to be able to pick the hardest pot in the game to lift and walk out of here eventually.
Oh, he's doing the green pendant check. If this is Ice Rod, this is going to be big. Nope. And the bomb drop.
Nothing special at all. This puts Ahab way behind.
Yeah, but if that had been the Ice Rod, that would have been a huge thing right there.
Yes, that would have put Ahab very much back into this game. Now it's basically we need an Ice Rod hunt for Ahab to come back at this point. It is yes, it looks like Amarith has a 2 crystal lead, but Amarith has a lot of checks. She went to all the right places. Just followed her nose like Toucan Sam to that hook shot, to those boots, to that red cane, and that's really what put her ahead here. It's not the dungeon count here. It's she can clear all the dungeons, full clear them all first dip in. And right now she's probably gonna flute to 4 do swamp and red crystal turn in, if I'm to hazard a guess.
Yeah,
And
but
that
the
is where
biggest
she's
question
going.
is will she do left side swamp though? If
And
she
his ice
doesn't-
rod. Where's ice rod?
Yeah, but if she doesn't do left side swamp, that is going to be big.
Yep, because that's going to be 1 to 2 checks orphaned, especially if it's only the one check. If we let's try to pay close attention to what items are picked up, what dungeon items are left over for her to have, because if there's only one item left there and she orphans it, she's going to orphan that a long time.
Oh yeah, and she still doesn't have Quake, which is in the hammer pegs.
Yeah, hammer pegs I'm less concerned about because that's attached to Smith Chain, and eventually she's going to get desperate and do that. She's going to do that likely before she even goes into Thieves Town, because Thieves Town's so quick to get into. You just go up, lift a rock, and come back. It's left side swamp. I could see her absolutely skipping. Meanwhile, Ahab doing his what room are we in? Did he decide to go straight to the back for? Oh, he's finishing off Eastern first. He had just that one check on Armless Knights.
Yeah, he'd already.
He forgot to pick up his silvers.
I think he's. I think.
Oh, it just didn't route right. Yeah, there's just no good route for it.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't know if he's gonna do it.
Yeah. Does he have magic? He can always Blue Cane out of here. Oh, he can't. Yeah, there. Oh, Ahab, I'm so sorry. Hand to forehead, realizing he had enough magic for one fire rod shot. He could have lit the lamp in that room. This is actually in logic here. I did misspeak earlier. With the fire rod, the Armos Knights are in logic because you can light a torch and see your way around. Because of the way the dark rooms are laid out for pod, it's not in logic, but you can get back there without too much trouble with fire rod, even as a newer player. But yeah, in Ahab's position, that those Armos Knights are in logic, so it makes absolute sense that he would have tried to go in there first. And getting rejected, gosh, he probably feels really terrible now. He's probably going to play extremely risky, and hopefully he can get that execution back into that perfect mode. I've seen him run plenty of times. This is not characteristic of him. You got to imagine he's full of nerves. This is the, game 3 in eliminations. If he loses, Amarith is going left. She's gonna diver that down, and yeah, that means she's gonna get that fire rod, and we're gonna see what that other check on left side swamp is.
Yep.
Chat asking if Ahab is tilted. Maybe not in an angry way, but definitely in a nervous way. You can definitely see his execution is not his normal. This guy is amazing at this game. You don't make it this far in a tournament of this prestige. I know it's not main tournament, but look at who's in this level of Challenge Cup. You got to be pretty good to make it out of groups even. And yeah, this is him being all nerves. And once again, you die a couple times to Moth. You don't have to be made of nerves to die to Moth, but after you do, you are. And gonna go over here, life up to with some fairies just to make sure he clears the dungeon a little easier. Once again, we still don't have the bug net. Oh, right. Well, actually, why did he mirror there? I guess that's just his efficient way of clearing the...
Both people have bug net.
Does he not have hammer? Yeah, he does have the hammer. Oh, we do have the bug net? Oh, we do have the bug net. Interesting. I wonder why he decided against grabbing himself a couple fairies.
Maybe he forgot he had it. Is that the ice rod?
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, yep. Fire and ice in left side swamp. Amarith is, well, she's not in go mode yet. She's still got to get that those hammer pegs. So it could be quite a ways, but oof. Wow.
He made the right choice to go left side.
Ahab, you are not going back there for a very, very long time.
I don't know if he'll even go back to left side, even when he gets there.
Yeah, this is going to be rough.
Because honestly, if I was in his shoes, I I would be falling into. He couldn't get to the second chest and left side. He didn't have the hook shot. Oh wait, yeah, he could have. He can still go get the.
Yeah, you can still slow walk over there. It just takes an extra minute. Yeah, he didn't save a quit. He took a death. He was very low health, and yeah, he didn't have red mail. All right, Amarith can dive her down on the 5th try.
Hey, this race there's half magic, but this race isn't over until Aga's until Ganon's dead. That's how I look at these things.
Yep, there's still always the possibility Amarith could last locate that Quake, and that could give Ahab a lot of time to catch up with. We'll have to see how long it takes to get her. Really, it is very heavily skewed in Amarith's favor. She needs to find a sword and Quake, while Ahab needs to find one of those swords and everything else for go mode. Bombos, Ice Rod, Hook Shot, Red Cane, Boots. I guess we don't necessarily need boots for this seed. We don't know that yet. We haven't been to Desert Palace yet, which we won't. Amarith might be there first because she might tie that in with Meyer. Actually, we'll see if she does.
Oh, by logic, they still need the lamp or at least for certain spots.
Yeah, we have logically been able to get to that fire rod. So the thing that lamp is logically locking out is basically the end of some of these dungeons. So
could be right here.
Pod boss here on Argus, yeah, it's a possibility.
It wouldn't be on pod boss because they've already beaten pod. Or
no, sorry, I meant Swamp Palace boss. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Yes, chat pointing out Amarith has silvers. Yes, I was thinking the exact same thing. All right, where is she going to next? She's got Ice Palace is a pendant, so that's not actually that likely. Probably Skullwoods. I think if you're Amarith, you go Skullwoods here. You might go up to TR, take that 4th trip up the mountain, but I think you save it. I don't know, though, because you got the TR kit. Oh, yeah, she's going to turn in the red crystal while she's here. It's never going to be faster. With that, she's also going to be able to check the pyramid ledge. It's unfortunate she already did Catfish in a slower route, where she could have tied in some of those Light World checks. Might have made her finish the seed a couple minutes faster, because then she would have had hammer pegs under her belt already, and she wouldn't be doing this route at all. Ahab making his way through. He's now going to go and finish off Pod. Amarith doing the bomb duplicate. Gonna time down this bomb. Just go left and right. As long as you screen transition while that number is 0, you get the bomb back. Why? I'm sure someone could explain it to you, but the game is spaghetti code. Or as I've heard it described by actual programmers that have looked at the code to this game was programmed by multiple people that hated each other. And were constantly at odds with each other.
What was that on the ledge?
It was a full heart.
Okay.
And inside here, Amarith, are you going to check what the bottles are? And we get a fetch quest. Green goo, not bad.
Yep.
Second best goo. Amarith, where are you flying?
All I saw when she went to check the ledge, all I saw was red, which could be like 30 different things in this game.
Yep, could have been that lamp. Definitely a very good spot for it. Very well in logic. All right, is she going Skullwoods next? I can't imagine she's going anywhere but Skullwoods right now. Which means she's going to clear it.
15 heart, half magic, red mail, fire rod. Yeah, this is going to be a cakewalk.
Yeah, not going to have the problems Ahab did. We've got that green goo if we run out of magic. It takes 8 fire rod shots alone if you do not knock that moth against the spikes. Knock the moth against the spikes to where those spike hits override your fire rod hits. And then yeah, that's if you're Amarith, that's what you're hoping to hit the moth with. You don't really want to hit with the hammer. It's faster technically with the hammer because it does temper damage, but really hard to aim up. Ends up really hard to aim and land. ends up being slower overall most of the time. So generally,
Ahab went down again.
Oh my gosh!
I think the frustration is really starting to show.
Yeah. Well, now's the time where you just sit back, you farm, you hope there's nothing there, you hope your opponent's having the same kind of trouble as you are. You got to keep yourself as steady as you can. It's not easy. You know there's people watching. You tournament life's on the line. It's not an easy thing to deal with.
He's playing an Amarith seed, so it might be Dark Souls difficulty.
Hey, nothing under that bridge. We kept hoping he was going to check that bridge chest. It was a burrito. So, and then there was not the other check in the central check, so it's somewhere in the front of Skull Woods. So we'll see Amarith come out and check that on her way out. And, oh, you know what else she has to check in while she's in this region? She's got to go pick up that book. She can't do her ped check until she does, which she might do a ped check. Well, let's see. Logically, does she know if that Quake can be on ped or not? Well, it can be on ped because all it's locking is Turtle Rock, right? Or not Turtle Rock, Mire, which is one of our crystal dungeons we need to complete the game.
The thing is, Lamp could be on pedestal.
Yeah, because we have Fire Rod. Yes, absolutely. Lamp could be on ped. In which case, we're never seeing it from either of these runners.
Yeah. No, but not even I would go after Lamp on pedestal. Not unless Turtle Rock is required.
Amarith does not even need to break into that green goo. You get 16 shots of Fire Rod with a full magic meter on half magic, and had 3 or 4 shots left, so cleans it up really fast. Yeah. Still looking for a sword as well, but you know, you go into GT with fighter sword looking for swords, and you just back out if you don't find the sword by the time you got to go fight Ganon. Well, you don't back out; you just crash into the hole and go looking for a sword. Ahab, what are you? Okay, he's gonna drop down and clear this. What direction is he going?
I have no clue.
This is not a route I'm familiar with. Oh, this is an alternate way into. I think you could just drop down here faster. Probably just the way he knows.
Okay, I thought he did do Paradox Cave, but apparently not.
I thought he had too.
Yeah, it was accessible so early, like it was easy to forget that he had him.
Okay, and Amarith is going into Thieves Town. She's going to full clear Thieves Town before she goes into... Oh! Changing her mind? Oh, remembering she has not gone to Sick Kid. That was probably her original route all along. I saw her not go to the right. I know that she'll dash around the tree if she's gonna go and do Smith Chain. So she still might go to Smith Chain then. We'll see if she goes Smith's or Thieves Town first.
Funny thing is that they both have a medallion and the other doesn't.
They do.
Both of them have a way to open up a dungeon. The other doesn't, in that setup too.
And the dungeon she has access to open up is one she does not want to take the slow climb to. So I'm glad she's not, because this is still going to be faster to full clear this dungeon and do Smith Chain than it would have been to full clear Turtle Rock. Oh, yeah, because she can full clear Turtle Rock. That extra trip would have added a ton of time. Not that it matters. She's probably racing against the clock. Yeah, Quake is in Hammer Pegs, so she's going to find it after she's done here. I don't see her not doing Smith Chain. She's not going to flute straight to Saha. If she's clearing a pendant dungeon before she goes and clears Turtle Rock, then she's definitely going to do Smith Chain. In fact, just checking the front forward, gets those 2 items, says, you know what? I got 2/5. I'm good. Let's do Smith Chain first, and then we'll come back here later. And that is the correct call. I'm not saying it's the right call, but it's correct. Oh yeah, we haven't seen Dig Game from Amarith yet either.
Nope. I think it was just 20 rubies.
And Ahab is going to show us what's in. Well, it's nothing that's in the firelocked.
It was the big chest or a big key in here.
Yeah, and then there's nothing in the big chest, if I recall. Yeah, because Amarith did not come down here. She was not able to.
Yeah, because it was the bug catching net that was off of Troll Dorm.
All right, and Amarith has her smith. She's going to grab that book because why wouldn't you while you're here? Learn to read. Ahab, that's not how you clear this room. Okay, so since I'm sure there are a lot of mentees in here, when you come up into this hard hat beetle room, once you get to the top of the stairs, don't touch anything. Just charge your sword up and let it go once the beetles get close enough, and you kill the first 2 beetles. And then you can just pick up a pot and get the 3rd one. It is super fast. It works with both Fighter's Sword and Master Sword. And if you have Tempered Sword, well, you just slash him.
It looks like Ahab remembers that he picked up the bug catching net already.
And, all right, so does Amarith?
Amarith is getting her Quake medallion.
Yep. Is she even gonna turn the smith in, or is she gonna abandon him? Is she gonna take Mark Watney home? And Amarith is gonna take Mark Watney home. It's the Martian. Bring him home. And hopefully she recognizes she is in go mode. Maybe she's thinking, hey, maybe he's got the lamp on him, right? Maybe they're gonna give me that for my trouble.
Nope.
Oh, Ahab had not actually gone. Oh, yeah, that's what was on. Yeah, that was on our Rattly boy, Red Cane.
No.
Oh, yeah, Amarith might be looking for swords. I totally disagree with that. Find your swords in your dungeons. Might also not realize she's in go mode with how fast everything has been so far.
What was on Troll Dorm?
It was the Red Cane.
Okay.
Chat speculating Amarith might be looking for lamp. She's not looking for lamp. She can do every dark room in the game. Well, I would say blindfolded, but yeah, that's kind of the point. It's a non-issue for her at 15 hearts red mail with half magic. She's I would suspect, like Professor Renderer said in chat, she's probably just looking for that extra sword. And I still disagree with it. Maybe it is the whole, hey, that sword's out, or that lamp's out there in logic, and it's going to be here somewhere. Mirroring does. Oh, she does have shovel.
Hey, Professor.
Oops! Accidentally catches that shield she didn't want.
Speaking of mentor, there's mine.
Yep. All right, gonna abandon that chest because she can unlock it. She's also got a book to do bombos. Amarith, just go finish off just go to Mire and then Turtle Rock and finish the seed. You'll find a sword.
Yeah, it'll probably be on Vitreous.
It's not a bad call.
Ow! I just had a leg spasm. Ow!
All right, and she is gonna do this tablet check, and from there, let's see where she flies.
Oh yeah, she can't even get it.
Yeah, she
What?
can't. Triple boom means that it says I make things go triple boom. That is the hint for a 3-pack of bombs. Amarith's setting up her Mire Spooky, so hoping she finds Lamp in the front.
And
looks
it
like she is
going to get his boots now.
Yep. This does mean Amarith. Well, one, she can't toss the bird like she did a couple races ago, very unfortunately. But also, this means she might decide, you know what, it's so slow to find that one item in Mire. If I find the big key, I might just skip that one item and hope it's not one of my 3 swords I'm missing. It certainly does weigh on you a little bit. There's dungeons you haven't even dipped. You haven't dipped any of your pendant dungeons except for a little bit of Thieves Town. So you are thinking, hey, there's a ton of checks out there I haven't done yet. So three of those could be swords, and the last sword might not be in GT, but I still say you play the odds. The junk fill puts, I think in this mode, it's something like 12 or 15 junk items, but that still means there are like 5 or 7 legitimate checks in GT, along with the checks on TR you got to do along the way, along with the 1 check minimum you're going to get here on Vitreous.
Hey, wait. Can they even use the medallions without the Master Sword?
They cannot. I think they can use the medallions. They just can't check. Yes, all you need is Fighter Sword to use a medallion.
Okay.
Yes, because Amarith. Even if I didn't remember that, Amarith used Ether earlier.
Okay, that's something I messed up. I've been messing up on. I've always thought you had to have the Master Sword at least to use them.
Oh, just any sword, and then you need Master to do the tablet checks.
Oh yeah, good point. Like Courage Pope just pointed out that Amarith just literally entered a dungeon using a tablet or using the medallion like that.
yeah, that too. Wasn't even thinking about that fact, but yes.
Hey, it was a legitimate question.
Key. Does she just go to the back? She's gonna try to do some stair extend, so she's not going straight to the back. I think that way
that was That was a legitimate question, anyway.
All right, get that. Are you gonna get that stair extension? There it is. All right, she's still hunting that item. I don't know if this is a logic thing she knows, or if these checks are just quicker.
Well, with the way she's been playing with Seed, this might be a sword right here. Nope. She's had really good luck with finding the items that she needs to get through here. So.
And it looks like she's just not going to pursue the fire locked side of Meyer. She's just going to go to the boss. She's gonna do it in the dark. Which I'm sure is not a thing she was looking forward to, but she's very well equipped to do this. Not a big deal. Just means she doesn't get to do the spooky, because that's darn near impossible. Ahab coming back for his revenge fight with Mothula. The big showdown. Rumble in the burnt out forest. Ahab getting trolled by that Gibdo. Alright, getting a magic refill. He doesn't have that half magic, but I think 13 hearts. I don't recall if he picked up a safety for that bottle, but we're definitely in a lot better shape than we were before with 13 hearts. He did not get his mails yet, if I recall.
Nope, he skipped Hookshot Cave.
Meanwhile, Amarith taking some damage here and having some trouble getting these non-spooky switches off. Hey, Amarith, I hope you know you've got bottles with safety items in them. She might have a fairy. It might not be worrying her. Also, she thinks she still has spooky armed. Might have lost it somewhere along the way. Might just be having trouble setting it up. Sitting slightly off access to the center of the room. That's actually very smart because you have those 3 little enemies that'll spawn and go south out of there. It looks like she didn't get the bomb crack, though. Did I see a Stalfos? I forget there's a Stalfos in that room.
Ahab, watch out.
Okay, Amarith takes a hit. Did she have a fairy?
No, she didn't.
She did not. She's going to have to dive back in. Let's see if she decides to do the left side, the firelock side, while she's over here. Ahab does get that nemesis down. Meanwhile, transferring his nerves and luck over to Amarith.
I was holding my breath for that last part of that fight when he was on 1 heart and still had to hit it like 6 times.
And Amarith is in fact just going straight back to Vitreous. All right. Hey,
That's a
it's
good-
been such. Oh, go ahead.
That's a good way of putting it, Courage Pope. Ahab is playing Dark Souls while Amarith is playing Zelda.
It's been such an exciting race that's been nonstop here. We kind of forgot a normal thing we like to do at the 1 hour mark. We like to thank everybody who's making this restream possible. So big thanks to Sammy, our tracker, who's been staying up. It's a sleepy afternoon, evening where they are. They're pushing the buttons that let everyone see what everything does. Thanks to our restreamer, Cubs fan, who is making it possible for us to see this game at all, pushing those buttons. And thank you to my co-coms, Mr. Nira Lightshine, and thank you to you, the viewers, who, be kind of pointless to put on a restream without anyone watching it, right?
Nah.
I guess we should thank the runners, too.
We
They're putting on a show for us.
Like, even if we had no viewers, you and me could just be shooting the crap the whole time.
And no racers either, right? We could just talk. I'm sure 100 and hang on, let me tab over. I'm sure 128 people would watch us just talking about Rando for an hour and a half. Amarith trying to get that safety fairy does not land it. Maybe she'll buy some blue goo on her way out. That blue potion. Anyway, here comes the world's fastest Vitreous fight. Makes a small mistake. He's probably going to pop out of the water now and shoot some lightning. Yep, there's the lightning.
Even if we didn't have racers, you and me could put together a seed in like a couple of minutes.
There we go. All right, Ahab. Getting those 10 arrows, rejecting them. We don't care about 10 arrows.
What did Vitreous drop?
It was nothing. I don't remember what it was specifically. We know it's not the lamp.
And it wasn't sword. It was rubies, according to the viewers.
All right, up to the mountain we go. Maybe with a quick spot at 2. Nope, straight up the mountain. We can powder some anti-fairies into some fairies. No big deal. Easy peasy. We got half magic. We don't need more magic. What we need is hook speed, so we can get past these dead rocks. Solid snake our way through. Ahab doing catfish. I think there was nothing on catfish. Not catfish, yeah, catfish. Sometimes I get catfish and Zora's names backwards. They're both green, they both scam you. They both take up all your day.
Well, to be fair with catfish, though, his services are free.
Is time free, Nira? Is time free?
Well, seeing how it didn't cost rubies, yeah. And yeah, Cubs Rule brought up a good point. Dead rocks, more proof Nintendo devs are sadists.
Yeah, Cubs Rule. I said Cubs fan. Apologies. Amarith, you need to open Turtle Rock to get into Turtle Rock.
That's just a myth.
We're not glitching our way in here.
Give it a couple more weeks. Now that you've mentioned a glitch, somebody will find a way to get in there now.
I think there is a major glitch that gets in there, but no minor glitches.
Oh, okay. I was joking too. Of course, there's a major glitch. Oh, looks like he's going to get his hook shot.
And catching up a little bit more. He's way behind on crystals. It is definitely a huge lead on Amarith's part. I mean, the remaining dark room in the game is not a very difficult one, especially if you've done it a bunch of times. So really, unless those 3 swords are hiding somewhere very, very spicy, we're gonna see Amarith close this out in about 15 or 20 minutes.
Yeah, unless it's in Ice Palace, like in the worst possible places, like a sword is, like it being on Cold Stare or something like that, and the big key, or actually, you don't need the big key to get to Cold Stare, do you? If you can do if you can do Icebreaker, you don't need the big key.
Icebreaker or Ice Palace Bomb Jump. Either way, you can bypass the requirement to use that big key. To need that big key.
Yep, and And I'm proud to say
can you do it in vanilla? You might be able to do it in vanilla. Because all it is in vanilla is, oh gosh. Yeah, Ice Palace Bomb Jump, or, yeah, you cannot do it vanilla with, in, the way the game is designed. You normally do need that big key.
I'm proud to say I know how to do the icebreaker now, too. So...
Alright, let's see if Amarith steals the Poke Key here in a minute. I expect her to. I don't think she's gonna... Well, I don't know, because she might decide to do Mimic Cave. She might be doing this all a little slower, because it's time to start turning over more and more rocks, as you say. Well, okay, yeah, there are 3 swords out there, but what if those 3 swords are... one's in Mire, one's in Thieves Town, and the other one's in here, instead of none of them being in...
Oh no, Ahab, go left side, go left side!
He's not gonna go left side. He's got so many checks on the right here. Oh, interesting. Ahab does not know Diver Down, I forgot that. Yeah, there's no way Ahab's doing left side first. He might come back and do it, but I think he feels so behind he's gonna leave it.
Yeah, good point. I'm having a heart attack over here thinking that he might forget to do left side. Oh, I guess Swamp is a crystal, though, so he does got to do the boss.
Yeah, he's got to take care of the boss. He might do that math at the end and say, I've got 1 item left in here. It is that last check that I missed when I died. And, it's... Do you chase it or do you not? We'll see what he decides.
Yeah, when you're several crystals behind like this, you got to call in the question if it's worth taking an extra minute to check that.
Meanwhile, Amarith, she sees some stones and she's going to turn them over because she does not want to miss that sword if it's coming up here up on this mountain anywhere. So expect her to possibly even do Lava Chest because, hey, if we're expecting to go Laser Bridge to find a sword, we might as well check Lava Chest since we're full clearing the dungeon anyway. That's kind of where I'm expecting her to go. Oh, Ahab was getting some good double pull fighter sword spins in here. Got knocked a little off of script here, but otherwise doing pretty good.
I didn't know you could hurt it with fighter sword.
Yes, in fact, he's getting close to the ideal way to do it. If you're always moving counterclockwise around the room, aka you're moving in the direction in Link's offhand, so not the hand he's got the sword in, you can hold a charged sword out, hook, and then move that direction, hook again, and have 2 puffs out and spin at them both. You see Ahab getting a few of those in here. But yeah, regular fighter sword slashes do nothing against Argus's puffs. You do need the spins. And
yeah, I thought only hammer worked. That's I've only ever done fighter sword Argus once, but that's a good trick to know.
And this is a really slow fight unless you can get Argus in the corner there. Did not get Argus in the corner, so gonna go for fire rod shots, maybe even... Okay, I was afraid he was going to go for the slowest possible way to finish this fight, which would have been all fighter sword. Okay, a marathon laser bridge. She is going to... Oh, I thought she was going to do laser skips. Instead, she's just going to switch to Cape. Mushroom. Let's hope that doesn't have a sword, because she's going to full clear GT before she ever gets to turn that sword in. Another bottle, empty. Amarith, do you take the safety door? No, she does not. I think did she was she able to bottle a fairy? I missed it earlier.
Yeah, no, but she did get the Mimic Cave entrance though.
Okay, so she's not losing too much time if she takes a death. Also, 17 hearts red mail. She can retire with full pension. It's not a big deal if she's not going to take a death. Things will have to go very sideways. Well, I don't know, because she's got to do the hammer strats here. Definitely one of those places where you wish you knew backdoor, because backdooring hammer strats are actually kind of safer, but it's a very steep learning curve to get it down. Yeah.
Is she fire rodding the head just to kill it?
Well, it does take damage from fire rod alone, and I think she did do an extra shot. But it's she also got a couple sword slashes in there in between. She had to wait for the left head to explode so that she could switch over to fire rod. It's not the best fight. It's not going horribly for her. She's still doing fine. It is not fun though to be taking these.
She's also got that green. She's also got the green pen or the green goo too, in case.
Yep, and if she does take a lot of damage, she can always drink that and cape the end of the fight. But she doesn't need to. She's just gonna hammer this. How many hammer shots is it? Was that 4 or 5?
It was 5.
And that is some tight distances. It's not super easy to hit Trinex's second form with hammer. But oh well, drops 3 bombs, and Amarith is hey, we have a game that we gotta play. Everyone, we forgot there's a game. Is the bot ready? We kind of been talking over it. Get your big key guesses in. Amarith has caught her 7th crystal. So just type in a number, any number between 1 and 22, and you're hoping there's the bet. Now we can place your bets.
Yep, and I'm placing mine. I know I can't win anything by doing that, but like I'm betting anyway.
Well, you get internet points.
Ahab never went and did left side.
Correct. Ahab did not go back and do left side. I don't think he's going to have 6 crystals by the time it matters. So I really suspect he's going to be far enough behind that he's going to forfeit when Amarith finishes. But yeah, if he goes and does that ice rod hunt, it's going to be a bad one. All right, Amarith going Hope Room first. Big key, number 1. Did anybody guess 1? And a small key on the other. Oh, right, but she's still got to get a sword, so we're not done in here. She's gonna go right. She was not able to arm Spooky, so you don't get to see her show off one of her signature tricks that not very many runners know. There's actually a way to do Spooky action here in the next room to the south here, but it only works if you're not doing finishing TR first. Catching a crystal or pendant disarms it. So she's got to do this with a good old throw a block, and then she's going to do a kick. There's the kick. Oh, mistimes the second shot. Give her a second. There's another kick. All right, and we got our field goal.
You know, what if Ahab finds the other swords?
Oh, well, there's another sword. Let's see if she goes. No, she's going to go and pick up that extra key. I expect her to just climb to the top now. I don't expect her to go left side hoping for tempered. We got silvers. We can go fast. Ahab, did manage to. No, still hasn't picked up his silvers.
I think at this
Ahab
point,
also did not come back to finish Armos Knights.
Nah, he died trying to get the key.
Oh yeah, the time to come back would have been after finishing King Helmasaur. Probably forgot to, maybe? I mean, he's had such a bad seed. I can't imagine anything is feeling right now. All right.
Yeah, he's played the seed as best as he can. It's just really big luck.
And now Amarith, she's a ball of nerves too. She is not executing perfectly. I know she feels behind because she told me before the race that if she felt super ahead, she was gonna mimic clip. Mimic 1 and 2 because she learned it recently and wants to show it off. So this means she does not feel great about where she is right now in the race. She's, you might see a few mistakes from her. It's very unlikely to matter, but just so you know, keep your eye out for a few little nervy twitches to maybe throw her off, slow her down in this climb. Meanwhile, Ahab is about to show us what a normal kill on Armos Knights is like. Not quite as fast without the silvers, but still going to be pretty quick. I imagine he's going to have no trouble picking up the quick kill here. Setting himself up for it. Oh, gets bullied by one of them. That's going to throw the whole fight off. Commentator's curse indeed.
Yeah, and it wasn't me that cursed it for once.
Chat, the bows were in, well, one was on Lake Highlight Island. I forget where the other one was.
But second bow, I think it was in Lost Woods. I think it was in the tree.
Okay. Yeah, but since both of these runners skipped CAC at first, it took them a while to get. Amarith, do you have a fairy? I haven't been watching you. I was watching Ahab.
No, she does not.
Alright, gonna have to play it a little carefully. Picking up that heart for just a little extra bit of safety.
Did Ahab just forfeit?
Maybe. Maybe he felt so far behind. Let's see if we've got any information in our chats. Not seeing anything about it. So it could be a technical. Could have gotten frustrated and forfeit. It's a possibility. Felt so far behind. Okay, his stream just down. So it might have been a it might be Amarith finished the seed exactly 10 minutes from now and he discarded delay. That's always a possibility. Just cut stream and forgot to click the do not discard delay button. So we're gonna watch Amarith finish this out. We could go into the race time room and see if he's forfeit. I'll take a tiny little peek in there so that our viewers don't have to be spoiled.
She just picked up her fairy. Yeah, it's sounding like his screen just went dark on that end too. Oh, she took a second fall on Troldorm.
It's been known to happen.
Yep.
It's never fun when you have to pick between spin strats or hammer hits. I go for the hammer hits usually, but it's definitely a two-taste sort of deal. You're a little less. You have a little bit less flexibility with the sword, but you've got that that extra reach, that extra safety on the ledges. All right, and Amarith getting bullied by the last 5 enemies in the game that are not evil wizards or pig monsters. But she makes it up. She's late for her trigonometry test, but she made it. She's got all her clothes on. It's not a bad dream. She's here. And is that a triple?
Nice.
It was 3 hits. I don't know if it landed as a triple.
If it wasn't, that was very close.
So we're up to 3 or 4. Okay, still up to 3 or 4. Not as good there. Okay, we were up to 3.
2.
Yep, it did not count as a triple. 2 of them hit too close together. Oh, not having a good day. Maybe this is the nightmare. Maybe all of our friends are laughing at us. Well, we got him. Aga and his backup dancers are down. So we're gonna take our bat ride. Well, he's gonna fly as a bat. We're gonna take our duck ride, who somehow got to the Dark World, and we're gonna crash into this pyramid. And we're gonna spin. We're gonna get 12 spins on him with that Master Sword across phase 1, and then 12 more on phase 2. Gonna slash him 4 times for phase 3. Actually, I think that's 4 more spins. And then 4 more spins, or then a few more spins with some silver hits, and the pig will be roasted. Do not be surprised if Amarith takes a fall. Master Sword Silvers is not something people practice a whole lot. Actually, kind of tricky. See if we get one of those favorable spots to be where you can just get a lot of spins in. So far, not yet. Your ideal places for Ganon to teleport in this fight are ones where he just leaves one tile between himself and a wall. That way you can sit in between 2 and you get lots of damage, like right here. Yep. Look at that, 2 hits on the spin. That's what you're after. Yeah, like here. Right here's also a great place to be in phase 2, which Amarith just starts because you can sit here in the corner while those fire balls start up before they turn into bats. You got lots of time. She's got the cape, so she could just sit here and wail on him. She's just... Oh, yep, right into phase 3.
Yeah, she also has... she also, I think, has blue potions, so she can... she can also... If she gets low on health, she got that to help her.
Yeah, Chad asking why it's harder with Master Sword, because you have to spin for every hit. A spin on Master Sword counts like a tempered single slash, and the Master Sword on its own does not damage him in any way, does not hurt him for any phase. So Ganon can only be hurt by spins with the Master Sword. And she's going to get the single silver hit in. He does not get a fire bat off. She's going to manipulate him by lighting these torches. Oh, does not let him get far enough south. Going to get a double here in, which means... Oh, does not actually get a double. Another single, which means she's going to have to light those torches one last time. And she's going to wait for him to teleport to the bottom. And this should close us out, as long as she's not holding up, which she let go of up just in time to not lose control of her sprite and walk off that 1x3 gap that's going to be filled in by a bridge here in about 10 seconds, when everyone should be giving her some GGs because she has won the race. She's advancing to round of 32, I think we're going on to, or was this round of 32? I did not actually keep track. Great job, Amarith. You did it. You won. Congratulations. I'm guessing Ahab is not joining us.
No, they have said that they have kids to deal with and hired
after this seed, I do not blame them. You were playing Zelda, as chat put it, you were playing Zelda, Ahab was playing Dark Souls.
Oof, yeah, he was telling me a little bit about what was going on his end, and it did not sound like a good time.
Yeah, he had a few early deaths, and it led from one bad play to another. Not just bad play to another, but low percent chase. You know, he did a lot of dark rooms. I don't want to go through every death he took, but he took a few on Moth. He took one in Pod. He took one in between the first and second checks of Left Side Swamp, which of course were the fire and ice checks. So, yeah, I don't think he ever got back to learn. Yeah, no one ever found the lamp. There are still 2 swords at large.
My guess is lamp is in, like, Ice Palace. That's pretty much all that's left that it could have been.
Yeah, aside from those, before those males came up at the same time in Hookshot Cave, it was a very low percent seed.
I mean, it wasn't too bad. At least the heart count was, like, pretty good. By the time you hit Dark World, you're at, like, 10 hearts almost, so it wasn't terrible. It was just like...
Oh, yeah, but Ahab was behind because early in the seed, he accidentally reset instead of save quit, and that threw away 2 of the hearts he did not go back for because he didn't go back for the full heart in Ice Rock Cave. And I think Hobo also had a full heart. Yeah, it was. He lost 2 or 3 minutes there because just having to go back to get the glove out of Mini Moldarm Cave and having to get the mirror out of the... Wait, what was in the dam? Was mirror in dam? Something was in the dam.
Flippers.
Yeah. Flippers was the water, in the water.
All right, so how did you feel about that seed? Just go where the items are, right?
Just absolutely terrible the entire time. Also, where are my swords? My kingdom for a sword. I was King Arthur the whole time.
Yeah, I bet that first check GT felt a little bittersweet.
I saw that, I was like, come on, you couldn't have put that like a little bit later. The sword couldn't have been here. Like, you couldn't just give me like 2 swords before I find Big Key. Like, come on, game.
I was expecting you to have to check the big chest. That's where I was thinking one of those swords was going to be. And hey, maybe it could be.
I would have gladly checked the big chest.
That's
why I also dipped down. I was like, so I dipped down. I was also like, well, I'll check the torch, because if the torch is a sword, that is a huge time save. But I'm not going to go all the way to DM to see if there's a sword there.
Yep, and it was fine. It turns out you were leagues ahead thanks to those early deaths that just kind of compounded and stacked up and led to, well, you won't say worse and worse routing. He was making good routing decisions. It just on the wrong route. It was
the tilt
worse
was
and worse outcome routing. Yeah, he was definitely having to play riskier and riskier as as you do when you feel more and more behind.
Because
we
even
definitely
like
saw you making some. Yeah, you had some I feel behind positions.
Because no matter what, especially like when you're finding items in certain places, as they were in the siege, you're like, my opponent got that like forever ago. This is so bad. Like, the only thing that I think felt good was my paranoia paying off and getting the boost in Spike Cave. Like, that was about it. Oh, hey, there's the lamp on the ped. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we did say that was one of the valid places, a very possible one. And since you didn't get the book until you went south from your second trip up here after you'd already finished Skull Woods, we kind of surmised nobody was going to do a ped check unless it was going to be very near the end. I was kind of half expecting Ahab, since he actually finished Thieves Town, to possibly like, okay, I'm going to gamble it because you got to do Mire anyway, and okay, then it's just an Ice Palace clear if you do, those extra couple minutes to do Desert. But we didn't get that far along.
I was heading into camp. I'm only going to go to the pet area if it's going to be a blind pull. And I was getting worried because, like, with Fire Rod having not shown up, I was like, okay, we're definitely hitting ice as our penance really dip instead of the back to Thieves Town or going into Desert, because Rule of Fire is always a thing, right? There's always something in Ice Palace, right? There's always something stupid in Ice Palace, right?
Oh yeah, there always is.
But no, thankfully didn't need to go. It was just both rods on Left Side Swamp. Let's just do that game. Like, let's, make funny jokes.
All right.
Yeah. I started laughing a little bit when Fire Rod was on the left side of that, and Ice Rod was on the other.
So, yeah. I was not paying attention to what round we were just in. Was this the round of 64 or round of 32 we just bounced
This
up?
is first round.
Okay, so you have now advanced to the round of 32.
Yep, and my next opponent is a wonderfully cool person named Jocelyn Sauce. I know him a little bit. He's a pretty good friend, and it's gonna be a fun set. And we're gonna see if we can dodge more tourney hard. We're on a streak of 9 of not having to do Tournament Open.
Yeah, that Tournament Open's really avoiding you. I was telling
Good.
the
I don't
stream
want
that you. I thought you wanted to show off Mimic Clip. I heard somebody learn Mimic Clip recently and said, hey, let's show this off in GT sometime.
Yeah,
and totally bomb it and take 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's exactly how that'll go, and then that'll be the end of my rando career forever.
Well, tonight is not the end of your rando career. You've advanced. Great job. Great job to my co-coms. You're a light shine. You're picking up skill very fast, just like a lot of our mentees are in the mentor tournament. Thank you so much to Sammy, our tracker. We're going to have some more closing thoughts, but I figured I'll get this out of the way before I forget. And thank you to our restreamer. I said your name 8 times. Who's our restreamer? Chat, help me out. Where is it? It's written down somewhere. Oh my gosh. Cubs Rule. Yeah, I keep wanting to call him the wrong name, so I had to wait until I was sure. Thanks to Cubs Rule for pushing the buttons and making the restream happen. Thanks to the viewers. Amarith, you got any more thoughts before we cut it?
Don't let your memes be dreams. Go to Left Side Swamp.
skip CAC forever. Ahab skipped CAC for a while, and it worked out well for him. It was when he went to CAC that everything started falling apart.
And clearly, CAC is the point that breaks all seeds. So just don't go to CAC. It's the worst.
CAC is the town of. CAC is that hometown of broken dreams. That if you don't want to end up back there, it's a bad sign. So there you go.
I'm not feeling my words because I was going to say that.
Okay. Yeah, but I greatly enjoyed calling all three of these seeds. I didn't actually think I would be one of the commentators for all three when I first signed up for that first one.
Yeah, it's nice to have a really big fan. So thank you so much for calling all these.
Yeah, it was really fun. I wish you luck for the rest of this tournament. If I don't commentate any of your more of your matches, I wish you luck on this.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, and do we have Cubs rule? Are you going to come back and bring us out, or are we bringing us out?
Who?
Ooh, is there an owl in here?
Shit,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do something? Crap.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
Well, GG, Amarith. Best of luck next round. Ahab, congratulations on making the bracket. I appreciate you guys doing most everything for me tonight. We are going to go head over to ZSR 2 right now for the start of Homewrecker and Grey Corvid. Should be just catching that one as that one gets started. So,
and I'm going to be commentating that too.
Yeah. So
you better get over there.
Yeah, we're just going to run over now so we catch the start of that one. But thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. Until next time, we will stay safe out there. We will see you back here soon. Have a good night.
See you guys.
Well, that kid's gonna have some horrible.
Hold on, we're still live. We're live.
Sorry.